boring. Okay, hi. Sir. Okay, so we're gonna practice. My hair is really messed up because I wore this for half a day now, and I wore this for half a day now, so I'm trying to keep it in until it makes my hair curly. Anyways, I'm gonna start out with a C major scale. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. Oh gosh. I stepped on my skirt. Sorry. I talked with Marsha.
Okay.
Oh, here's my crutcher. It's just like random spots. Let me see this. Measure 13, first position first. Okay. I hit the music stand because my bow was probably crooked. Like right here, and then it hit that to do a string cross. I don't know though, because I don't know. I'm not going all the way to the tip sometimes because I really have to like do that sometimes. Not that much, but like it feels like that much. And then I actually get crooked, so yeah. Anyways, it looks like my bangs are sticking out. Kind of. Anyways. Anyways, and these pants, these are like nylons, kind of. I don't know what they are, but they're supposed to be leggings, but they show my skin. I don't know why. That's why I wore a skirt. Boing. Okay, anyways. My shoulder rest fell off and I need to blow my nose, so I'll be right back. My nose just gets very itchy, and then it gets to go into a runny nose, and then something else happens, so I have to do the other thing, and then I have to go over my nose, and then that happens, and then by that time, I'm late for something. If I'm in a rush. That's what my shoulder. I don't know how my shoulder rest keeps falling off, and how my nose keeps getting so runny. There's no kitties on the bed. That's good. Accolade 5 everything. Yes. Here's fifth position scales. Accolade 5. Everything except for the da 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 da. Well, I guess I'll do that. My hair. Because I don't get to brush the braids because it will just mess them up. Why does that never happen? Wait, that always happens. Let me see something. These are ripping. On my heel. so it doesn't rip.
What, the rug's in your way?
No.
So I can move it.
No, it's fine.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I don't know this piece very well, but I can hear that's out of tune. Can you hear that? Yes or no? You guess? So, can I ask you? So, I'm sorry, but I thought Eugene said that we're not going to play things and practice through them when they're out of tune. So, what are you practicing here? Can I see? Okay, so which notes are out of tune? I'm not that familiar with this piece, but tell me, what do you think is out of tune? Or I can take a closer look at it. This whole circled blue section right here? Starting here? Okay, go to rest position and let's look at it together. So golly gee willikers. It has accidentals everywhere, doesn't it? I don't even have to play it. I can tell you it's hard. So what are you supposed to do when something has so many accidentals? What are, please don't pluck your violin while I'm talking to you. That's extremely rude. I'm going to give you a 1 for that. Okay, so what are you supposed to do? This is when I'm going to start asking you to put on your thinking cap and figure out how to solve this problem. So before you start, I want you to think about that what I'm trying to teach you right now is that this is your piece. And you're playing this out of tune, and it's your job to fix it. Now, this didn't come from, this is from the music, and Marcia wrote this, didn't she?
Yes.
So she wrote it to help you with the piece. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So she knows it's hard, and you know it's hard. So I want you, don't say anything. I want you to look over these 3 lines, and I want you to come up with 2 or 3 ideas that you would tell your student if they were going to play this. Let's just pretend you had a little girl who was about 10 years old, and you had to teach her this passage. So I'm going to go get Chester quiet, and when I come back, I want you to give me 3 things that you think a person should think about when they're learning that part. Think back over all the kinds of things that Marcia, Eugene, Danielle, Betsy, Mommy, think of all the things that you know about violin playing. And I'm going to be standing here going, this part's really hard, Teacher Ella. What should I do to make it in tune? I want it to sound just like you.
On these 2 measures, and probably these few measures too, you need to actually move your hand more. On this measure, it's that.
Mm-hmm.
On this measure,
So you have to be really
also,
kind
you have
to your
like,
fingers.
hip-hop
And
your second finger over here.
so a lot of hip hopping.
And
Okay.
then,
And how long do you have to keep that kind of concentration for? How long do you think it takes to play this section?
Like estimate?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
So 20 seconds?
No, or 30.
30 seconds? Okay, so you need to tell your hand for the next 30 seconds. You're not going to just be comfortable in first position. You're going to be doing some extending, right? So you're going to have to put some jungle gym in your brain, right? Because your fingers can only do what your brain tells them. And what about memorizing this section? Is it memorized?
Kind of.
Because if it's memorized, you could also watch your fingers, couldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
And I think you have to do everything you can to help your fingers. Keep your body relaxed. Maybe watch your fingers. Keep your brain alive. What about the tempo? Here it says running 45. What does that mean?
Tuning 45.
Oh, tuning 45. Start 2 beats before 45. Okay, and what about this shift? Is that something, did you practice that? Okay, so maybe every time it's out of tune, you stop and go back and do the shift. Okay, I feel for you. This is very hard stuff. So why don't you put on your teacher hat and demonstrate for your student over here how it's done correctly.
I'm waiting, Teacher Ella, for my lesson. Should I sit quietly or should I make grumpy noises?
Sit quiet.
Okay, I will. I'm gonna watch you.
Oh, so second finger and third finger are doing mental gymnastics, aren't they? They're moving close to each other and far away all the time, aren't they?
Yeah,
I thought that was much better in tune. Play it again, and I'll see if your student could actually be Sheket quiet for the whole thing. And when you missed that third finger, where was it? Is it extended? Is it a sharp or not? So why did you miss it? So why did you miss it?
Because
Just tell me.
Well, I can't really explain it.
Oh, well, that's why I'm asking you to explain it. Because if you can explain why you missed something, you can fix it. Okay? So take charge.
That's a natural and then that's a sharp.
Aha! Now she's the teacher. Okay, go ahead. teacher. It looked to me like you did that better. So I'm your student, and I know there's a big bag of chocolates and candy in your room. Do you think if I play it correctly 5 times today I could have one on the way to the bus stop?
Sure.
Okay, thank you. Would it help to remind yourself like what string you're on, like that the sharp is on the G string or anything like that?
I don't know. Really.
Maybe not. It's
I
just
don't
too crazy.
think so.
I think what would help is just playing it slowly and correctly all day today and tomorrow, and don't speed it up until a couple days.
Well, I also think you have to use open strings when you have the chairs.
And maybe when you have an open string, you make sure that your hand pops off well, right? Good for you being a teacher. I like that.
He's in the living room and he's scared the bunnies.
Oh, you terrible Chester.
And he wants to go to the blue carpet.
Right. I thought that was 2 times, right? So 3 more, and you can have your candy, maybe.
There's like one of those plastic bags, and then it's like filled up to here. That much. I don't know. Anyways. I'm gonna go use the bathroom, so I'm gonna pause the video, so I'll be right back. Bye.